One of the easiest ways to transform your home is by creating vignettes throughout your home. A vignette is like a cluster of decor pieces that come together to form a beautiful eye-catching piece in your home. I've got a spot in my home that needs one last piece to complete the vignette, and I really hope I can get to it before it sells out. Okay, so this is the lamp that I'm looking for, and let's see if there's, oh my gosh, there's one left. Oh my goodness. Freaking got's the last one. Success. This is the lamp that the internet is going mad for, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Honestly, it's not a lamp I would normally pick, but it looks kind of cute. It's called the Varmblixt lamp. I probably butchered that name. Let's plug it in and see what it looks like. Excuse my really dodgy wiring setup. So this is what the lamp looks like plugged in. Oh my gosh, it's super cute. Really warm and bright. It's got a nice glow, and I think it's going to work really well with the vignettes I have in mind. Let's go set it up. It looks good. I see what the fuss is all about. Vignettes are like a collection of memories. They're there to tell a story of your life and your home. Like, where did you get that piece and why did you pick it? But not all pieces need to have some deeper meaning to it. Some pieces can just be frivolous and fun. But how do you pick pieces that all fit together? Here are a few things to keep in mind when creating a vignette. So this is the perfect little spot for a vignette. It's our side table between the couch and the wall. It's the perfect little spot to have a cup of tea because the armrest is the same height as the side table. Now, when creating your vignette, the first thing you need to consider is height. I love leaning frames, it's just my jam. And this is quite a large wall to fill. So I'm going to choose a large frame to lean against the wall. So I'm creating height as the starting point of my vignette. Instead of putting the salt lamp next to the frame, I'm going to put the salt lamp in front of the frame because that layering adds a layer of depth. Choose pieces that have different heights and shapes because that'll keep it looking more interesting as well. If you have too many things that are the same height and shape, it's going to start looking one-dimensional and flat. Think of the color palette in your home and how the pieces you choose for your vignettes can either complement or contrast that color palette. The color palette in my home is warm neutrals with a lot of black accents, and I like to add pops of color through books and greenery in plants and accessories. You can either create a vignette that complements the color palette in your home, like this vignette, or you can choose something that is completely different, like this vignette. The thing that makes vignettes so special are the stories behind those unique pieces. Like this guy that was gifted to us from my mother-in-law that brought it all the way from South Africa on her last visit. All this artwork that was done by a South African artist, and it took almost a year for us to get this artwork back to Australia. But not all pieces need to have a sentimental story behind it. Some pieces can just be a simple story, like this vase. The reason why I chose this vase was because I needed something to cover the plug point for the lamp, and I needed something not too tall so that it wouldn't cover the artwork, and something that wasn't too short either because I needed to cover the plug point. Another example of a simple story is some of the coffee table books in our home have these marks down the side of them, and I didn't know that they had the marks when I bought them because I bought them online. So when they arrived, I saw those marks and I was like, this might be the reason why they were discounted. So these are not profound stories, but stories nonetheless. So pick a spot and create your vignette. Vignettes bring life to homes, and they are a reminder of a life and home well lived.
True